Hello, let's apply to some tech jobs. I have recently started applying again, and since some success, I got a few interviews for remote jobs in Asia Pacific, and I will show you my process, how I find the jobs, how I generate the resume for each specific job, what the resume looks like, potentially what are the gotchas you should look out for when applying, and yeah, I will apply for about 3 jobs. You can check out my process here. The first thing, you obviously need to find the jobs themselves, and for this here I have recently started looking into Rust in backend work. I have done previously I was more about TypeScript. TypeScript jobs are, I think they're so oversaturated by the applicants, and yeah, I work in the crypto industry myself. There some jobs are available for Rust engineers and also site reliability engineers. So I've been looking more for these specific niche jobs. These give you a better chance of getting the interview. And I haven't had so much luck with the developer jobs. Actually, the recent ones have been for site reliability. Let's try to see if there are any backend Rust jobs available in. The other website that I built myself was Claude Jobs CC, and this right now has 30k jobs available, so I checked as well. Because here you can search for Rust and you can set remote as well, and you can see it immediately sorts by data added. So I will check this one as well, so we can see whether there are official job boards available with jobs, or we can see something interesting in LinkedIn. Aggregation platforms, these are not really real jobs. These are actually, I don't know, they're scraping for resumes or something, or maybe they have some kind of job available, but they are then the middlemen here. I wouldn't recommend. These are not like healthy AI. Maybe this is a real company, but Jove AI is not. I have seen this before. You can recognize this by seeing if they have a lot of jobs available and don't seem like real companies. Well, this is in Philippines and remote, but sometimes these companies are they put a country, but if they're remote, then sometimes they also hire in other countries in a similar region, and it has remote in the contract or in the ad here. So I think it's not too hard to apply. So let's just copy it in and go to Claude Code to generate the resume. Okay, so let me show you then how my process works. First I'll paste in the job ad itself, and then I will also take the job link here. Just go and check whether I applied for this company already. Okay, so I haven't applied this one yet. Yeah, so you can see that I keep a list of all my jobs that I have applied to, so I don't accidentally apply to the same company multiple times, and I don't know, like banned or get to some kind of a block list or similar. And I use my little file here at Claude create resume MD. So let me show you this file. I have this sectioned into different groups, like my experience here, the holder scan, at high mobility, solo projects, crypto hobby work. So these are all I have quite a long history in tech and a lot of different experience. Each of these jobs, they expect some very specific part of my experience. So for instance, Rust, then I have experience from the past year or so, but also from my earlier career when I did some systems level engineering, and C and also Kotlin, did some concurrency and parallelization work. So it is relevant, and I would like to put it into the resume as well. And what the job generation guide does, it has my work experience here, the different parts that could potentially be relevant for the job, and it filters the categories, so it's crypto into a job where where the job is not about crypto and it doesn't focus so much on AI experience that I have. Also for instance, crypto jobs then that are potentially for systems programming or similar. And yeah, and then it generates by itself this kind of structure of the resume that would be a good one, and then it generates it. And yeah, in the end I have some guidelines. So prefer authenticity. The Claude or other LLMs sometimes try to lie about the experience. They create some information up. They write it in a very grand manner that I have this extensive and outwardly experience in some field, proven track record, this kind of specific keywords that probably the readers could immediately recognize as AI generated. Also I have my personal preference, what I like to add here. So I like to be very pragmatic, straight to the point. And yeah, like how I speak normally in my work, like very specifically, not more like I'm writing a poem or something here. I like to be specific. Okay, and let's start generating it then. Okay, now that it's generating, let's look for some more jobs here. It's not in Asia Pacific, but we can write that I also have this note in my resume that I'm open to relocating back to Europe. So we can apply to this as well and see how it will work. Okay, so the first resume has to generate the PDF already, but let's generate text one as well. Same file, content, and the job URL here is start generating. Okay, application created. And so for all of this application, it creates a file here or a folder here, where then it generates the resume. So let's look at the first resume already. Let's see the resume that it generated and how it applies for the real job here. 5 years of software development experience, write professional code, strong experience with Rust related tooling. Yeah, so it's a systems level job here. Let's see what was the resume that it generated. It generated the full resume. It started also with the Rust, C++, C++ plain experience, cross-platform systems work, Windows, Mac OS. Yeah, it's relatively correct. I have not specifically written Windows applications, but I've written cross-platform applications, so this kind of apply. These are correct. I have written these applications. My resume here has the links as well, so you can click and open them. I hope if you want, then it's useful. I put the five skills that are most relevant at the bottom here, and here is my education experience, skills, and also the open source links at the bottom here. This, for instance, I have one product. Fortunately, got 380 stars, so the front here. Okay, I would like to make some modifications that are probably not relevant here. For instance, solidity is not relevant for the systems level job here. Show you how to do it. What is a LaTeX then? It's a format to generate PDF files, but it's relatively text based. So I can just search for where I have the solidity. I can just delete it. With Java we can keep. Python I don't have any C++ experience, so I will delete it. I will put C to the back here. I have more experience with the other languages, and maybe just put AWS at the bottom here. And now I can run the LaTeX generate command, and it will generate a new resume. Okay, yeah, and you can see it's already regenerated, and it updated the skills here, remove the C++, remove the Python here, so it's ready to go. I can apply. Okay, I applied to it. There was some personal information. Okay, and let's see how far the second one's gone. Finished, not yet. We can put the auto yes here, so it auto yes to all of the questions from Claude. Okay, and let's find the job ad. It's for a backend engineer who takes pride in building reliable, scalable, and so on. And here, yeah, you can see it's completely different now, because it focuses on backend. It writes all of this open search. Okay, this job interview had Elasticsearch, I guess. Elasticsearch, but open source is adjacent to Elasticsearch. It writes completely different work experience from my history, focuses on crypto. I guess this is a Web3 company here. And yeah, it writes the more relevant experience from my work history here. Solidity C, yeah, this one looks better. I can just send it and apply here. Okay, so this job was location gated, and I couldn't apply to this right now. I could show you the main thing that was my process, how I apply with this generation script that generates the resume PDF, and how I can apply it with different Claude Code instances in parallel, how I can generate the specific PDF that targets the keywords of the job ad, and which gives me then better chances of getting noticed and getting the job interview. This has worked for me. I have gotten job interviews for 3 remote jobs already, and I hope you will get some interviews as well, and I wish you the best of luck in your job hunt. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.